Welcome back, another success story. Darren Wilson, again with his second bungalow. He's been a member of the Property Circle for almost 7 months. You saw in a previous video how he talked about being a member of the Property Circle, how it's helped his journey. He was already a landlord and now he's into the development side of things. So come in here first, 2-bedroom bungalow. This is what he has created. My favourite doors, floating radiators, neutral colour carpets. Didn't knock this out. And we use white sockets everywhere. Okay. Level, amazing, unbelievable. We have the same on this side. So we have another bedroom there, exactly the same. So we have the 2 bedrooms when we walk through the door. We have a lovely hallway. He's got all the spotlights in. He's got all the laminate floor on the floor. Everything in here is correct. Again, the architrave and the skirting board he's used from when he came on one of my development tours, and he saw what I do and he came, replicated, and we have a result. This is the living room, guys. Wow, amazing. Very neutral again, which is what is super, super important. We have a lovely patio outside the French doors where we can go into the garden. He's used these doors, half glass, half solid, to let light into the lounge. If we come through this way, we can now go into the bathroom. He hasn't done much to the bathroom, guys. He has left the toilet. I think he might have replaced the sink. Tiles are the same, and the floor has vinyl flooring because it's a wet room. And then we come into the kitchen. This is lovely. This is a really, really, really nice kitchen. Again, guys, like the previous video, he's used magnet. We're Howdens all the way, baby. But he is magnet. He's got a dishwasher, a fridge freezer, electric hob, oven, really neutral, wooden worktops. It's what you need in order to attract buyers. Because he's doing this as a flip project, it's really important to understand that you have to have everything neutral, because you don't want to have a green kitchen with blue walls and certain flooring that just looks crazy, because you're only going to appeal to 1% of your target audience. You've got to try to appeal to as many people as you can, and neutral is always the way. Now, this is a 2-bedroom bungalow. It's sold. Completion is in a week, and he's just had the documents to sign whilst he's been here with me now. So we're going to get him in. We're going to talk about the numbers, his journey, what's next, and how amazing being part of the Property Circle is. So this might seem like deja vu if you've watched the previous episode with Darren, and the property is pretty similar to the previous one. So this one, we're going to do a bit different. I want to know purchase, refurb, end value, and I want you to tell people at home who are desperately trying to get into this market of house flipping to raise money, what steps they should take and what you would advise them to do if you was to start your journey all over again. So let's start with the numbers first.
Yeah, right. The purchase price was 185.
Okay.
I'm in it completely with the refurb and all the costs at 225.
Okay.
We put it on the market with an agent for 240. We had an offer at 240 and one at 242. We decided to go best and final, and then we ended up getting 245. And it's ready to complete within the next month. One tip I would give.
When you say the next month, do you mean next week in next month?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the 5th of June.
Okay, so we're about 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And your profit is?
It's going to be about 20,000 minus taxes, obviously.
Okay, so your return on investment is around 10%?
Yeah.
Okay. And what can you tell people who think they're going to come into this industry with 100,000 and double their money?
It's not going to happen.
Okay, I'm glad you've said that, because a lot of people do get a bit caught up with percentages.
Yeah.
They don't understand it, do they?
No.
And I don't think it's that they don't understand it financially. I think it's they don't understand it financially because of what they see. But when it's explained to them, 8, 10, 12, 15% are all good. It's just we all are chasing the 25, 30, 40, 50%. So that's something you should take away from this guy. The guy's experienced. He's been in the industry a while, and he's telling you from his previous flip he made 40,000 previous, which is about 20%. This one he's making about 10%, but on averages, money works in 8, 10, 12s and 15s, and then everything above that is a bonus. So understand profits on things. It's very, very important for you to go far. So again, say again, sorry?
I was going to say that was within 18 days this refurb took. So
18 days.
10% on 18 days is bad. Although I am waiting now
Yeah.
for the sale to go through.
So even if it took 3 months,
yeah,
it's still not bad at all, is it? So what I want you to do is, because I know you're a buy-to-let landlord, you have what, 10, 11 properties?
Yeah.
Okay, and now you have a couple of properties that you're flipping. Now, probably your instinct was trying to say, can I retain them? But the money left in them just didn't match at this precise moment in time. There's a lot of people who watch this channel who are new, who are trying to get out of the 9 to 5, try and change their life, trying to create what you've created. If you had to start all over again, what advice would you give to them? And then you tell that camera over there, please.
Probably, well, to get educated first off, surround yourself with the right people, like yourself, and probably do flips, to be honest, only because just build your cash flow, because obviously if you're trying to do buy-lets, it's very hard now to get all your money back out. You're going to be leaving some in. So try and build your pot up and make things a bit easier.
Okay. What would you do first and foremost if you was taken, everything was taken off you and you had to start today? What's the first thing you would do immediately?
Oh, good question.
I know, it's a tough one, isn't it, that?
Yeah. I'd probably do the same thing. I'd be looking for the deal and get me network.
Yeah.
People. It's all about what you know, not
yeah.
who you know.
Yeah, there is that saying as well. Education is key, what you know and who you know, and then once you've got the education, it's who you know, not what you know, and they flip it round. So it's really inspiring to see what Darren's doing, because he's taking a gamble on a market that is very, very stale. We are in a very stale market. Properties at this kind of value are where the sales start to get a little bit tricky. Anything below 200,000 in this market, we're good. Above 200, going to the 400, we're in a situation where it's like, do we buy? Do we stay? Do we wait? Are we waiting for the elections? Are we waiting for interest rates to drop? Are we waiting on inflation to come down? People who buy these type of houses, they make informed decisions, but realistically it's an uninformed decision, because they're waiting for someone else telling them what to do and they're not actually doing their own thing. So it's really inspiring to see him taking the bull by the horns, getting out there, doing what he's doing and getting the results. This is completion in 10 days. So yeah.
What I would add to that as well is I purchased this through the agent, but I always sell with the same agent. So that's a good point, where I'm building up that trust with the agent. If I'm going to purchase from you, I will sell it with you. So they're getting double bubble commission.
A double bubble.
And the same, this one and the previous bungalow, different agents, but I've used the same.
Yeah. And you're building your credibility then with the agents.
100%.
For one, they've seen that you bought, so you're already in the good books. And now they're seeing that you sell, so you're even in the next book. So you're in that top drawer of when something comes in, let's call Darren.
Yeah.
Which is where you try to get to in this industry. You want people to go, that's who we work with, that's who we deal with, because they deliver.
Yes. 100%.
Thank you again. Really
Thank you very
appreciate your time today. And guys, I hope this video has inspired you, because anyone can do this, but you've got to surround yourself with the right people and get the right education. It's very, very important. So I'll see you soon with another success story video, because it is a success again. This one's completed. Money will be in the bank in 10 days time. Again, all his social medias are below. If you need any help, reach out to him. He might be able to point you in the right direction. And any properties for sale in Nottingham, he's waiting, cash ready.